you get the sense that they're looking for reasons not to lend. And we don't really have a housing recovery until that is figured out. And it's hard to expect credit to ease in the near future with rates at, you know, near zero and all the turmoil economically across
We
the
talk
globe.
about the wealthy from abroad, all cash down. Some of us can't do that. Is there a new 20% down? Is there a new number out there?
No, I think 20% is the number, and that's part of the problem is that many people don't quite have that. The phenomenon we're seeing with the wealthy coming into the U.S., it's purely a cash-driven market. They're not impeded by the legacy of bad lending policy in the middle of the last decade.
Luigi Zingales at Booth, Martin Feldstein at Harvard, they have a housing policy. What's a Miller housing policy?
My policy is you need to focus on employment first as an economic repair job. That's number one. And then the second is we have to focus on letting rates trend up a little bit. So
Why is that?
Because I think the spread is too tight, that's number one. And the lenders are, because the spread is so tight, they're so risk averse that it's creating this essentially irrational lending environment.
This is unfair. I may be catching you broadside. Are there still a lot of realtors out there? I mean, you talk to everybody. Everybody reads your stuff. What percentage less realtors are there now from the peak of the market?
I'd say about 30%. If you look at the nationally,
Yeah.
if you look at the national numbers, just before the credit bubble began, it was somewhere around 800,000 or 900,000 members of NAR. It went up to somewhere around 1.3 million, 1.4 million. Now it's back to about 1 million, right around that number. So it is very volatile, just like housing activity.
Tell us about New York City condos, buildings. We talk about this 157 Fancy Pants place. Are they just any kind of basic places? I do see some construction.
Yeah, you're seeing construction, but I think more of that is targeted on the rental side. That's where construction, just like consumers, still is impeded by tight